market's been pretty quiet as late. We're going to take a look at some of the impact of Selection 5, some of the token market, and of course, a couple of stray things that are disappearing from today's market. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys know what's on more Oz content. So I was kind of curious as what's going on here. Evidently, Selection 5 boxes are currently on eBay for $50 free shipping, which is actually not horrible. Feedback's not the best on this, but that's interesting. I see that we have the Lilla Alt Arts here. Wow, this is not even for the ultra rare. The way it looks. Yeah, this is for the normal parallel, $20. 24 of these have sold. That's insane. The Kishi Sakel here for the normal parallel is $15, and 22 of these have sold. The artwork is absolutely phenomenal for this. Konami knew what they were doing for this. The Ultra is $34. Yikes. $8 for the parallel for the house. The Invocation, $4 for the normal parallel. The normal parallel is just going to be like literally a common with the nice little finish on it. Like, it's nothing too spectacular here. You get multiple bucks here. The Makaba Ultra Rare is only $4. That's kind of nice. You can also see that they had the Ultimate Rare for this too, and the Engage. It's an interesting choice of rarities here that they chose to just put in to this set for some reason. The Hospitality Ultra is $15 too. Wow. Linkage was $10 from this set too. The Shizuku was $10. Only, how many of these have actually sold? Oh, 4 available. Huh, none have moved. That's kind of sad, actually. Here's the Starlight. This is absolutely amazing. $590 for that right now. That's a little bit crazy. Like, it's kind of sad that the deck hasn't taken back off. And then, of course, the Lilla here is the other very, very, very nice Starlight out of the set. $758 for that. Starlight value in this set was absolute insanity. The Engage, only $880 for the Alt Art. I honestly think that this was one of the best looking cards in the set by far, hands down. As you can see, your value in this set might not be the craziest out here, but it still is pretty interesting. Even like the Starlight for, you know, the Shizuku, $650. I'm actually surprised one of those actually sold. That's crazy. Now, your token side of things here. I love mentioning this because every time people are like, what in the world? So this was the Tiger token that came in the Korean Anniversary set along with a Mountain token, and there was another really nice token. And every time these show up, they usually go relatively quickly. And a lot of people are always like, Robbie, have you seen the Tiger tokens? I haven't seen these. Every time they do come up, they tend to disappear. But right now, they're back up on the market. They're going to be paying $55 for these. I do believe that these just did get reprinted in the Korean Turbo pack, or was it the last token pack that they just did? So that's going to be something that you might want to keep an eye on, possibly for this. If not, they are up on eBay for 50s. YCS Japan sets. I was kind of curious to know what the last ones are going for, because this was the Sprite set. I mean, Am I crazy about the Sprite mat? Honestly, no. It pops relatively nicely. I'll give Konami Japan some credit for that. The gigantic sleeves and then the carrot, they're $115 for these. The value is actually pretty good for that. And then, of course, when you come down here into the other value, you can get the dual set here for $125. Is that just the mat? I hope it's not just the mat. Sleeves are $130. Oh my gosh, $300 for this set, man. Now, don't get me wrong here. I think that the sleeves are gorgeous. Like, the use of the color schemes, the effect, it's really nice. The trap also looks amazing in its secret rare. And the map is also, fantastic. But, like, for $300, I'm also, one of these actually sold. That's insane to me. Like, obviously, this was the more sought-after one, so I guess it makes sense at the end of the day. This has actually been floating around. This is kind of cool. This was a Blue Eyes White Dragon Final Fantasy official playmat. Is Strength and Unity. One of these sold on the market for basically $95. I was kind of curious about this. It's actually kind of cool. Actually, I know these were starting to make their way around, but interesting to say the least. The art is beautiful. But once again, it's very Final Fantasy inspired. I feel like, speaking of other really nice mats, this beautiful piece is only $65 with a nice $20 price tag. If you're a fan of Puris, I know we haven't got the deck just yet. It'd be kind of cool if we got something very similar to this so that the collectors could enjoy this. But this mat is super adorable. Like, this is by far one of the most adorable, little cute mats in existence. Price tag's a little bit of a distraction, but it's something. Penguin mat. I can't believe they actually made this, man. Like, to me, that this is crazy. This is basically $80. Interesting to know. You gotta love Ranking Duel. And then the YOT Sky Striker mat. If you bought this a very long time ago, you unironically won. I do think by today's modern standards, though, that this is still very overpriced. $410 for this, but now that things are back in the world, I think we'll see more YOTs actually happen, and you'll see some newer opportunities to get some relatively rare mats for your collection, which I think a lot of people will be very happy to get that opportunity. So there's some of the more interesting things have been floating around the market. I want to talk about Primevials for a second. So currently via direct, they're $75. Your completed listings are going to tell a much different story. $59, $59, and $60 for these. They have pretty much spun out. We got 4 listings. 1 play set. You're going to hit the verified mark about the $65 mark, but kind of keep an eye on this one, because as the market continues to do market things here, you will definitely be a little bit curious to see what's happening. Tier 0 format people are expecting this card to get hit. I perfectly understand what the community's mentality is for this. You don't want to be stuck with the hot potato at the end of the day if something ends up happening, which once again is understandable. Morphage Sloths. It's been a little while since I've looked at the original print for this bad boy, and I was not disappointed with what I found. These shot up really high. $5, $16, $18 for these. These are actually turning over at some pretty insane numbers, actually. $12, $12. Actually, you got 2 relatively small ones here in terms of value, and then this one, shoots up through the moon. $17. Yeah, and $17.50. It gets pretty crazy out here for these. So if you're somebody that's been looking at the Amorphage stuff, I mean, the main thing you care about with this is neither player can special summon from next deck except for Amorphage. So you can pendulum summon this out, use this as like a scarecrow to stop your opponent from getting the chance to play the game. And it's going to do just that. It's going to slow down the opponent. Floodgate effects for pendulums. Pretty good. This is also kind of crazy to me. We see random Mayakashi buyouts every other week. After we started seeing the first round of synchros, the big ones started disappearing. I guess it was a matter of time till they went after another one. Now this time, it's the level 5 that has been going up. I knew that these were going up for a little while, but I came in here to check today and saw that these were $5. I was like, oh, come on, market. Like, what are we doing here? So Sumigomos, the Poisonous Mayakashi, gonna run you $5, $6 right now. It's kind of crazy. Odd Eyes Performapod or Synchron. We've talked about this thing before. I'm not a stranger to seeing this card, rocket up into another area code, and I'm sure most of you aren't either. No other real thoughts about this. It's still going up. Light and Dragon. Now, you have 2 very cheap copies about this, but your secret rare printings. Wow, those first heads. Mod play sold for $9. That's interesting. You only have 5 pages of these. $16.50 for light play first. That's interesting. A lot of light plays in between. You're gonna first heads are gonna cost you $48 for near mint. Ugh. Astral Karibos are still sitting about the $8 mark as well. Kind of shocked to see the value of this thing maintaining. We also have Madame Vere. Are you surprised to see the original copy of this being $15? I'm still not. And then our left field here, Spellbook of Life. $4.50, $3 for heavy play. $5 here, $6 heading on up. I'm not surprised. You gotta love random spellbook just random buyouts all across the planet here. So what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I will see your beautiful faces back here. And you guys keep a little smile on your face. Even though the market's a little bit quiet, there's always all sorts of things happening at the end of the day. Alright, peace out, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.